Hey guys, it's Anthony here. So, my place is a little bit horrendous right now, but I just wanted to make another video. Someone said that keep expressing this out. It's better to do a video about it other than storing it up inside because I don't really talk to anybody. But on another subject, probably all know about this. I am getting another one. Not this one, but I'm so excited I'm getting another Spider-Man canvas wall art. And I don't think I can. This is huge. I got in November last year. It's nice. What do you call it? Yeah, London phone booth, and there's the Big Ben. It's beautiful. I'd love to go there one day. That's why I got it. And I don't know. I have a thing for UK. It seems nice. Seems open. Seems lovely. Seems nice. And there is a screw that is on here, but there's also a screw that can go in here lately that I'll get, and then one for here. So yeah, my calendar is gonna go there, and my bulletin board I made in middle school is gonna go there. So I'm probably gonna get some of those tomorrow. Some of these things were already here when I was here because this is my suite. I don't own this place. What else? I don't know. I get kind of preoccupied inside my brain thinking about things I can't control. And that being said, we can't. It's crazy because it's just like it's March 20th now. I think tomorrow's March 21st. January of this year, just passed this year, like 2-3 months ago. It came up. It's been a little over 5 years since my friend Kieran passed away due to a freak accident in longboard, and he was longboarding home, and yeah, and God knows how long it's been. My friend Tina, who committed suicide when she was 14, at 16, I really liked her a lot. She was pretty, and I remember she hugged me one time in the pool lobby, and like I said before in my past video, of me just thinking about all the news with New Zealand, with somebody just massacring people in a monastery, a church. It's almost like some people just get numb to that point. And like I said to my sister, people live like, there isn't going to be a tomorrow. I mean, that there is a tomorrow, or whatever have you. People shoot heroin and do everything and stuff like that, and realize that we are mortals and things don't last forever. And like I said before, like I think a lot has to do with this, with you know, the upbringing of the fear. Like, I'm not religious by any means. I used to be curious and everything, I think. I don't like any organization of any kind. But, how do I say it? I could just get latched on this thought and then just be paranoid over things. You can't control it. It's just like I was a little toddler. Like, I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and I was squirming on my bed and like freaking out. Like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? And I remember having my mom's friends on the phone and them saying, "No, you're not gonna die," but you know, we are eventually. So I'm trying to wreak my mind of it. You can't escape it. I mean, we're gonna have to face it someday. But then again, we only use 10% of our brain. Imagine if we could use the other 90%. And how do we do it? I don't know. I used to talk to people in hospice when I was in grade 12. I had to talk to a counselor and meet with some ladies from hospice a couple of times. And I'm not sure if they were telling me stuff, just make up stuff, but they were telling me some stuff. I think one lady said that she herself had an NDE, near-death experience, or believes that there is something after. But my mind just thinks of like, almost like a man behind the curtain. Like, are we some training exercise? Like, it's scary. Even the thought of an entity or being scares me completely. Like, it was always there. That entity was always there, or whatever have you. And if there is a God out there, it's just like, I don't know. Why would he or she or it want to make us? And it scares me. But I also am thinking, like, yeah, some of these friends that I knew that passed away, that were really young, two friends, yeah, too young, but in totally two different ways. Some people just can't let go of those things. I think what Bono said from U2. I think Bono said something. It was Bono or somebody said, grieving period does not ever go away. You always have a time for, mourning and stuff like that. Like, grief never ends. It stays with you, but you kind of hide it and mask it a little way, and you kind of do things a little bit to seem like you forget it. But then, there's a song that comes on, or there's a certain location in the world that you go to. Maybe the school that used to hang out, or a park, or a monument, or a certain smell, a certain movie, certain video game, picture, certain melody. It just comes back at you. And I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I don't know what I want to do. I do want to make a Patreon, because for people to help support me make videos, maybe get a better microphone, get a better camera, film some pretty spectacular videos and music videos, and you name it. Be on par with everything. Be on par with some of the people that make some really good 4K videos. And I've thought of live streaming too before, but if I live stream, just do a live stream, not game, and like just do a full-on live stream, me doing a live stream. I don't think anybody will watch me. No one watches me game shares live stream anyway. So, yeah, that's just what I've been thinking about. But yeah, you can see Spider-Man and Iron Man in the background. Got that from Amazon. Actually, got getting all three of these from Amazon. But you only see the two. I'll show you the other one when it gets here. I think these Spider-Man ones, like this one and the other one was just with Spider-Man. That's the Amazing Spider-Man comic. It's a lot bigger than this one, I think. 36 by 24. I think this one's like 26 by 16 or something. So the other one will be bigger, but I'm not sure if it'll be as big as, maybe it might be as big as this one right there. So I think these Spider-Man things would be worth more money than I've paid for, you know, someday, because the co-creator of Spider-Man's not around anymore. He passed away due to heart failure, I think, in November, just 4 days before my great-grandmother passed away. So yeah, I mean, it's sad in some ways, but you know, we're not gonna all live forever. I don't know if Stan believed in anything. I don't think he was too hopeful. One of the last interviews he said, he's like, when I'm gone, and it's not good when you're gone. So he was like, what they asked him, Stan Lee, the creator of Spider-Man, what he wanted to be remembered by, and he's like, oh, he wrote some good stories. But who knows? I can't think for one instance that there's nothing. But at the same time, if there's nothing, it was a lie. And for something, then oh, it was a lie too. And just with all the chaos that happens around, you know, I don't understand. You know, is this just a test? It haunts me. And I'm trying to get my mind off of it. But that's what it is, you know, the whole Marvel movies and DC movies and movies in general and entertainment and music entertainment, it's a way to escape your mind off of the real stuff. I think a lot of that has to do with control too, sometimes, in some ways, not always. But some people don't even see the messages in Marvel movies or superhero movies in general. They just see like, oh, it's just pow pow and stuff get blown up and people saving the world and destruction, and people don't really take people don't really take a look at the messages behind it. Like X-Men, for example, has a lot to do with LGBT rights and stuff like that, and you know the mutants are preyed against the Sentinels and people that don't want the mutants. It's like, oh, you're a mutant? Could you try not being? Have you ever tried not being a mutant? So there's stuff like that, and even people from Marvel have even confirmed that, and even the director of those movies, more so Bryan Singer, I think it was, is a gay man and made it very clear. Even Ian McKellen, Sir Ian McKellen, who plays Magneto and Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings movies, is a gay man. Believe it or not, it's kind of hard to see that. Old gay man, I guess he is. So I don't have, you know, if someone asks me, are you gay? No, I'm not. I happen to like both genders. I just don't like any labels attached to it. You know, I don't like a thing where someone has to be like, oh, you're that, and then the next thing you know, you're like being asked if you're going to Pride and, you know, having a flag made out of what you are. Oh, you're this, and you're that. So you do that. Everyone has assumptions. And there's this old saying that how people treat you says more about them than it does you. And, you know, if they want to assume what they want to assume, yeah, they won't know who you are unless they've been in, you know, your lives. I know there's a lot of people that want to pry open stuff in your past sometimes there too that never been in it. And you know, sometimes you got to kill the past to continue on sometimes. But past does hurt. That's actually probably another line for a movie, or at least lines for movies. The Lion King, with the Baboon Rafiki's like, yeah, the past does hurt. It does hurt. I don't know. I haven't really written a song and publicize it in 3 years. I did write some other songs a few years ago on my own, but I'm not super happy with them. I just wish I had a band and people to inspire me. You know, somebody to inspire me. Relationship. It's never gonna happen. But I thought I'd just kind of talk about my new, not new, well, I got this like a few weeks ago. The other one's coming. I'm hoping that I can maybe make a Patreon. I don't know if I'd make another account. And let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to help support me, like a little tiny thing helps. Everything helps. If not, I'll still keep making videos, I guess. But until next time.